Yes, we are live again, and we're doing elevations this time as my adopted puppy roams around. Do you want to go outside? Want to go outside? You go outside? All right. Be careful out there. Okay, let's get on with this tutorial. I've started. Okay, I got interrupted. So let me go back to this is elevation, building elevations. This is where I am. Okay. So the plan checker asked for elevations. I had given her these, and I guess she wasn't happy with them. And so, and she said she needs four elevations. I go, what do you mean by four elevations? And I said, are you talking about the size of the building? And she's like, yes, I want to see the height of the window sill. And so they're all 3'8" off the floor. It's a two-story building. And this back way is facing east because here's my north arrow. So I made an east elevation and I've got the four windows. I started to number them. Maybe I should keep doing that. This 12, 11, 10, 9, which is 12, 11, 10, and 9. And then this is my south view elevation, which is looking at this side because this is a south view. Um, and I finished those windows. Now I have to do a west view and then this view. So I'm going to copy this, copy and paste. I'm going to call this west view, caps lock, west view elevation. This is weird because, actually, no, it's not weird. All right, so this one's got 2, 1, 1, 1. And so that's here, 2 and then 3 ones. So I'm getting rid of these. Okay, so 2, 1, 1, 1. So I got to start with a 2. Copy. That starts from this side. So it's going to be a 2 and then 3 ones. Copy. Come over here. Paste. 1. Paste. 2. Paste. 3. So now what I got to do is put them all on this line. Do that by changing the snap to the bottom of the arrow. Oh, the snap's not even on. Gonna snap on. Bottom of the arrow. Snap that to there, which is fine because then I take this x-axis and slide it along. And then same thing here, just snap to the bottom of the arrow, snap that down, and move that around. Snap to the bottom of the arrow, move that down, slide that this way. And last one, snap, which is the letter D, and then move that this way. Okay, so now they're all touching the line. Now I have to know distances. Um, the distance this window is from the outside wall. So I use my dimension tool. I go there, I go here, and that window is 4 feet 11 and a half from the edge of the building. 4 feet 11 and a half. That's gonna be a little bit further. So let's just try this. 4 feet 11 and a half. I'm at 3 foot 10. So 4 feet 11 and a half is on my x-axis. Let me move this one over a little bit. So 4 feet 11 and a half would be one more foot, 1.5 inches. So my delta x is negative 1 foot, 1.5 inches. And how come it didn't move? Try that again. Negative 1 foot, 1.5. There we go. Don't know why I didn't move the first time. Now that, as far as I know, should be 411 and a half. There you go. And that's what I have here is 411 and a half. So now these are very close, and I can use this tool, which since they're in a straight line, 5 and 5/8 inches. Okay, they're very close. So this second window, I can do that a couple different ways. Let me try it this way. 5 and 5/8 tab a second time at 180. So that window's got to come to that line basically. So let's highlight it. And let's slide it. Zoom in slowly. Take off the snap so it doesn't snap anywhere. Just slide it as close to that line as possible. Like that. It's close enough. It doesn't have to be exact. So those two windows are fine. And actually, it should be delineating this wall since this is a patio. So let me see what that is. I'll show you what I mean in a second. So snap on from the outside of the wall to that 4'3". So technically, oops, let's trade 4'3" just means that there should be a line that is, well, now you get it, minus 4'3". So that's technically that part of the wall. I can say like patio area, and then that's the wall. So, because it's looking that way. And then there's this. That's the thing you got to do. You got to draw these things as close to what you're really looking at, because this is a flatter patio, and then this building stands up. All right, so this next window is that going to be 5 and 5/8? That's 6 inches. And then 6 inches. Okay. God. Okay. So out in line tool, 6 at 180. I'll try to do it with a snap on, see if I get myself my own way. Yeah, that's right. That's basically 6. And then we know it's got to be 6 on this end as well. So tab 6, tab 180, space bar, put that in, roll in with the scroll wheel, for detail work, and boom. Okay. And so, oh, and then I should also delineate the wall on that end, which happens, let me just use the distance thing here to the outside of the wall. 10 foot 11. Okay. Ah! 10 foot 11. I'm used to switching pages. 10 foot 11. So, line tool outside of the building. 10 foot 11 in. X 10 foot space 11. Enter. Well, that didn't work. It just means that these things are off. It's supposed to basically be, what about, let's see what this is. 10 inches. So let's just back this off to about, so that's because it snaps on. Take a snap off, and you don't have to worry about sticking anywhere. So we said about 10 inches. And the reason that's off is because if you notice, all these windows have panes, which are about 2 inches. And these windows technically don't have panes. I didn't draw the difference in there because of spacing. So it's an approximation. She's supposed to say, oh, okay. So let's just say patio area. Patio area. That like that. Like I said, I don't like lines over each other unless I have to. And then maybe that should be here. And then it should be here. Okay, whatever. All right. And so the last one I need is the other side, which is mainly patio, actually. And the reason I'm doing it next to it is because what I'm going to do, because I already renamed the file, the building. So I'm using all this as reference, and what I'm probably going to do is simply, because I mean, this is obviously on a different page. So when she comes to this page, I'm going to just put these four on a page. So I have to squish them up so they can fit. Um, and that way she'll see all the different sides and go, oh, okay. And then she can flip back to this page just to see if I'm doing it right. So on this side of the building, there is 8, 8, 2, 13, 13. What the hell did I just say? 8, 8, 2, 13, 13. Okay, 8, 8, 2, 13, 13. So let's get rid of those. 8, 8, which are over here. Here's 8. Copy. Paste. And it starts somewhere over here. 8, 8. Maybe this is when I should be sticking them to the damn. Turn the snap on. Let's find out that one's over there. These are the same ones. Yeah, when I copy them, I should just stick them down to the ground. Pull it away. And then it was 213. 8, 8, 2, 13, 13. Okay. Here's a 2. Copy. 2, 13, 13. Oh, I copied more than I needed. Okay, so still just to the arrow, bring it down so I don't let it mess me up. Okay, boom. That's on the floor. Move it over and then get rid of that. Okay, so that's 2. Now I need 13, 13. Here's 13. Copy. Row. Floor. Yep, that worked. 13 again. Same thing. Okay. Now I just gotta figure out distances. So the first first window is actually I can use this since it's a straight line from the outside of the wall to the windowsill is 8 foot 10. Okay, so we're going to move, make sure it's all red. Move all this down. 8 foot 10. 8 foot 10. Okay, so it's got to go back. 8 foot 10. That's 2 inches to 9 foot. So it's 2.5 inches. I have to move it back. Minus 2.5. Is that correct? 8 foot 10. I'm good at math. At something. Sometimes I'm good at math. Okay. 13. Same thing. Let's see what the distances between these next two windows are. 8 foot 4. Goes over. This one is 8 foot 4. That does not look anywhere near 8 foot 4. That's closer to it. Let's see. Okay. So to make that 8 foot 4, 711 is 12. And then 11, that's 5 to get to 4. So it's 1 foot 5. Is that what you came up with? 1 foot 5. That should be, yeah, 8 foot 4. There we go. Okay, what's the third window at? Oh shit, that's only 2. I do believe that's going to be a 2. Yeah, well, that's just the windowsill in between. Okay, so for that, I would technically delete. Okay, how do I do that? So what we're going to do is basically make this side equal with this side. Oops, shit. And then just get rid of it. So let's move those in. I don't want to snap. Again, it has to be approximate. Right about there. Close enough. I'm going to delete that line. I'm going to do a little cheating here. That's supposed to be matched at the bottom. So I'm going to snap it to there. Change the snap. And then bring it to there. And then we're going to get rid of that sill as well. That more or less looks like it. It's a little off. This thing shouldn't be like that. Let's snap that. Okay, so now what I'm going to basically do is get rid of. Why is it? Oh, because I just. Okay, let's get rid of that. Get rid of the dimension. Get rid of one of those. So this is the dimension for both. It's a 3 foot high window. See the 3 foot's within the windowsill. All right, so that's the second window. And now we got to figure out what it is to the next window. 4'7". And then we have, fuck, went past it. There. 4'7" and 11'7". So 4'7" and 11'7". Something like that. It's gonna be pretty close to 4'7". Okay, so we're gonna go 12 is 4, 5.5. So 12, 5.5? Wait, 12 plus 5.5. So it's 17.5. 17.5. Let's get rid of that. Do another one. 4'7". There you go. And the other one is 11'7". I'm just gonna call it 11'7". We're gonna try to get all freaky deaky with fractions. Let's try that. Okay, okay, so 6 and 6 is 12. You're trying to go up to 11. 11 foot 7 inches. So 6 to 5 is 11 feet. So it's 5 feet. 7 inches. So 3. 3. So this now can just be moved over there. 11'7". There you go. Bring it back a quarter inch if I want to make it exact. I'm gonna at least bring it back a half inch. I don't like that fraction there. So it's a negative 0.5. And we move this to 0.5. So you now have 11'7". Okay. And just like the other one, then we got to figure out this distance more or less from there to the outside. 28 feet. So if we do fine, negative 28 feet, that one's a little bit more realistic because the window is a little bit in from where the wall is. Okay, got okay, so that's that. Let's get that 2-footer on the inside of the wall. So how you do that is you erase it and you do a new thing and you go here to here because that'll put the number. Oh, there you go, 2 feet. And then we will tell her. That's why there's a wall there. Okay. And actually, I fucked up because I have to show this window because we're looking this way. That's a 1. Okay, that's a 1. Copy, paste, snap the arrow. I gotta find out where the wall's at. Okay, so this is also a wall. Okay, so it's Oh, wait. I want to go to the outside. To the outside. Okay, so it's 2'9", we'll say. And to the window from the outside of the wall is 8 inches, 8.5. So 2'9". Shit. So that because I went past the. Okay, so this comes in 2'9" minus 2'9". And the other one was 8 inches, so technically this sill is 8 inches from that wall. So we're just going to do this thing where I draw an 8-inch line at 180 degrees. And then move this with the dimension over to it. That, get rid of it. And that's weird because this is patio area. And this is patio area in front of this wall. And there's another wall here. Let's see. Still have to delineate it, but patio walkway. Maybe that's what I'll call that. That is still the patio area, and then we'll say patio walkway. And we'll put that here. Yeah, it's pretty close. That is a decent, and then this will be the north view. Could be. North view elevation. Are you back in here, buddy? Enjoying being outside. Okay, the bottom one is north. This one is west. Oh, that's right. Oh, because you copied that. Excuse me. Let me check on my pup. Buddy, you okay on here? You have to come in. Hi. Oh, these guys are okay. Get me worried about you. All right, so you want to go back out? Oh, you're just getting your chew toys. Hi, baby. All right, you want to go back outside? You want to go back out? Outside? You want to go back outside? You want to go back out? Okay, baby. You can stay out for a little bit. He likes being out there. It's good. I'm not trapped inside all day long. Gets out more than I do. Okay, so we are at 29 minutes. Okay. Get rid of all this because I have all this on another page. And just call this window elevation second floor plan. That's what it is, and it's going to be 4.3. And it's going to be 325, 25, 3. Okay, so now I gotta see if I can fit all this here. So what we're gonna do is take this, bring it all in, and squish it up. I'm gonna get rid of that 12. I'm not gonna name. She can see the window sizes. That's all she cares about. Then we're gonna put this in the middle. And I'll eventually move the other one over a little bit. Same thing in the middle. In the middle words. And let's see if I can fit this guy in there. It's gonna be tight. So how do we do this? What we do is we combine. Okay, so okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna end up putting that next to that one. So let's bring all this down a little bit. Bring this up. Bring this up. And then we're gonna go bring you over and bring you next to it. So we fit all 4 sides on one page. Each of them, east view, west view, south view, north view. Bring that down a little bit. There you go. Save, print to PDF. PDF? PDF? I think I did a great job on that. I have a SUPP for supplemental. So I can remind myself it's a supplemental plan check. And there's, you go. Okay. Hey, how are you? So that's that. And again, the reason I did that, I will take you to the file folder for boarding house, corrections building packet. This is the structural packet that we receive as corrections. And as I was going through it, I noticed she had this 4 elevations. When I asked her, she's like, yes, I want to see the height of the windows and the thing. And there's no other notes highlighted. Sometimes I say, oh, add these notes to the plans. And I saw no other notes anywhere. So I was like, okay, great. That's all she has. And so I have just completed that by creating this page. And I named it a different thing. So I can technically add that to the other corrections. And what I didn't do is, and that's page A4.3. So what I do is, close that. I say, I go fill in. I say revised. Oh, no. It's not going to let me type on there. Okay, I'll have to print that page out, handwrite on it, and then scan it back in, create a new PDF. Okay. Okay. So, you know what? I'm going to wrap this up with that. Thank you all for an amazing day today. Enjoy that